Smackdown before WrestleMania. Was this show better than Raw going in WrestleMania? It was. I feel way more hype here than I do on the Raw brand. There is no doubt that Raw last night wasn't bad, but it was no match for this Smackdown. It is way better, a better build, a better talk, a better fight. But let's get to the start of the show. And I don't normally do the start of the show, but this time I have to because it makes sense. The contract signing between AJ Styles and the Shane O'Mac. Was it a good contract signing? Yes, it was. You know why? It's because it's not at the end of the night. Unlike Raw, that always does this. They always do it at the end of the night, which I find very tiring. Sometimes it's better to do it in the beginning of the show, or the middle of the show for that matter. Here, I was not tired. I was very pleased and interested in seeing what the Shane O'Mac and the Phenomenal One was going to talk about. And I felt they both hit the mark very well. And the best thing was what happened with Daniel Bryan saying, hey, do not fight. Why don't you shake on it? And AJ walks away. Am I feeling really interested in this feud? Yes. Because you're dealing with a guy in a Shane O'Mac who has gone up against a who's who of wrestling. That is considered the best. Then you got AJ Styles, who's the most recent, who's gone up against the most recent who's who of wrestling today. So it's a nice dynamic. And I will be talking about that in my WrestleMania predictions. And I just want to say briefly, I have filmed it well before this SmackDown. I just hadn't had a chance to edit it yet. So when this is done, I will be editing the SmackDown version and probably be releasing it tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be watching for it. Now, Miz TV and showing the last part of the Bellas. Total Bellas. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was good. Seeing him play Daniel Bryan, playing John Cena, Maurice playing Brie, and then playing Nikki, and then getting confused about them both. It was glorious. If no one sees how wonderful The Miz can work, think of it in this respect. What do you think will happen if The Miz was no longer in WWE? Let's say he decides, you know what, the contract fucking sucks. I'm sorry for the cursing. I did a lot of cursing in the last videos or two. He thinks the contract is terrible. He gets tired of it, and he leaves. The WWE is going to have a huge, huge vacuum for heels. Because he's the best. If he went to Impact Wrestling, he will blow their mind how great of a heel he is. He's the top heel in the business. He is. He knows how to manipulate the crowd. And he definitely knows how to make it work. And this segment and what he said during that segment, particularly telling Brie, which is Maurice, I don't love you. I love me. It was beautiful. Now here's the thing that I did expect. I knew John Cena and Nikki Bella was going to come out. But what John did, John has always notoriously been hit or miss when it comes to his promos going into some type of big pay-per-view. Sometimes he gets hit it like a rock. And other times he'll miss it like the side of a barn. But this time he did not miss. It was so good. I think this is the best work that John Cena has done. And I think over 2 or 3 years. And I know he's had his moments over the last 3 years. But I felt that this was the best he's done in quite a while. Because I think he really wants to make this work because of Nikki possibly leaving the company. There's no guarantee that she will. I've been just hearing rumors. But even if she's not leaving, he really wanted to make this special. And he really made it special. It was nicely done. I mean, here's The Miz. Here's John Cena. Yes, there's a gap. Because, to be honest, John Cena is trying to play the face when obviously he's a heel because he just called the freaking Miz pussy on nationwide TV and had to bleep that shit out. They bleeped out pussy on USA, which has been a family-friendly network for a very long time. Yes, they get risque sometimes with like Breaking Bad and stuff, but they don't go beyond talking really nasty words on any of their shows, even when it comes to WWE. And he said freaking pussy. He said you're nothing but a freaking pussy. I'm like, oh my goodness. This shows you where this situation is, where Maurice and The Miz are truly the faces, and John Cena and Nikki Bella are truly the heels. No matter how much you want to just say how great that promo was, and Nikki Bella did an okay one. She did. It wasn't great, but that was the purpose. It's not great because in this case, out of all four of the people, she's the weakest in talking. She just is. But when it comes down to it, this felt really good. And I am hyped for this match. Hopefully it will be pulled off properly. I just don't know. Now, the 10-man tag. I want to get it over with. I really didn't care that much about it. Really, I didn't. Especially the Usos on there and American Alpha's on there. They're all going to be in a Battle Royal. We already know that the Memorial Battle Royal will happen. Two spots are open for the Battle Royal. And two people had to win it. My guess is they're going to pick from the faces who won. I don't know who is going to be the one that's going to win. Win those spots. Because I don't remember them saying that it's going to be Mojo Rawley or Jason Jordan or Gable. I don't know. But the faces won. And the only way that Breezango was going to possibly get two spots on the Battle Royal of the Andre the Giant Cup was they had to win the 10-man tag. And they didn't win it. And I cannot believe that Tyler Breeze signed off on dressing like a girl. I think Deluxe Man said it best. Tyler Breeze is a joke. So they make him a joke now. Maybe he signed off on it knowing that they're not going to push him, so he's going to end up flipping the script and doing what a Damian Sandow did and trying to do other gimmicks to get himself over, and then eventually he's going to get sick of it and leave. I wish he hadn't done it. I don't know. Luke Harper going up against Bray Wyatt. I know I can leave this for last, but I had to. Look, it was a great match. And there's the problem. Why did Bray Wyatt need a match? Why did Luke Harper have the job here? People like Luke Harper. People think Luke Harper could be something good. And then you bury him facing Bray Wyatt. This is the way I feel, ladies and gentlemen. If they had not done this, you could have had Bray Wyatt face Luke Harper a couple of weeks to a couple of months down the road. Because he still feels like he needs to get revenge on Bray Wyatt for treating him so bad and using him. That would have been something good for Bray Wyatt. Yes, Luke is not even close to the height he needs to be. Luke is here. Bray Wyatt's here. But people like Luke enough that it would have been something interesting. But now, why? Why should we care about it going forward? Because Luke just got his ass handed to him. That match was great. But still, he just lost so much credibility because he had to go and face Bray now. And then, you Titantron with Randy Orton. Why are we going back to this? Wouldn't it have been better that Bray Wyatt be left alone? Wouldn't it have been better if Randy Orton did not go back to the same burnt down house that Sister Abigail was supposedly buried, and then drive that, it looked like a tennis racket with an X on it, into the ground? Why? That makes it bad. The last couple of weeks, they tried to build up Bray Wyatt, saying that he didn't need Sister Abigail, that now he has the power. But then Randy Orton comes back to the same place that he burnt down that was supposed to get rid of Sister Abigail to try and get rid of her again. That made no sense. And that is just, when you look at my WrestleMania predictions and my feeling about what's going on with Bray Wyatt, you will understand from seeing this Smackdown what I'm talking about in the prediction. Because when you see the prediction, it's several hours before the Smackdown that I filmed it. And I said what I need to say about what's going on with Bray. I'm not going to say what I said, but you will find out for yourself when I release it tomorrow morning. Or tomorrow afternoon. I have to go to the doctor, so I will try to get it out before I leave the house. Now, what is next? The only thing left to talk about is the thing I need to talk about. I said it. I said it to Brittany Johnson. I know I bring up a lot of the the people who comment on my videos. I don't bring it up to embarrass them or disrespect them. I bring it up because I truly care about these people. They got great opinions, and I care about how they feel. And Brittany Johnson is one of the few people, not just because she's one of the few that will comment, that she truly loves wrestling and she loves Naomi Knight. She really does love her. And she felt so hurt how things have been going for her. And I told her, please hold on and just believe. And I said in my comments to most people, there's a good chance she'll come back. Just believe. What did we get? Becky Lynch is supposed to go up against Carmella, which felt like a fresh match. We have not seen Becky go up against Carmella at all. Ever. At least not on SmackDown Live. Unless it was a tag match or something like that. So it felt like a fresh match. But then you have Mickie Jane, then you have Alexa Bliss, then you got a fight that broke out, and then it became a tag match between Alexa Bliss and Carmella and Becky Lynch and Mickie Jane. They had their match. Then a fight broke out once Natalya came down, started messing with them, and everyone is in it. And then the music breaks, and I have her in my face. I have her in my face. The minute I was clicking, I have her in my face. I shove her in my face. I'm taking her, putting her right there. And my girl came down and wiped the floor with at least 2 or 3 of them. And she says clearly, I'm back. I'm back for my title. And I'm going into WrestleMania to get my title back. Feel the glow. I knew she was coming back. I'm happy she's back. But here's the thing that I felt could happen, and I said this in my prediction. The match will be on the kickoff show. It will be. And that hurts. Yes, she'll be on WrestleMania, but on the kickoff show. And that's bullshit. The girl should get a fair payout after all the hard work. And the most she's going to get is a kickoff show possible win. That angers me. I'm so happy Naomi is back. But I'm seeing it for what it is. Naomi deserves to be on a freaking kickoff show. And she is not. She doesn't deserve to be on a kickoff show. She deserves to be on the main card. How come the Raw women get the main card, but the SmackDown women get bullshit? It makes me think about what happened to Naomi a couple of years ago when she was scheduled for WrestleMania, but they cut her out. So you know what they did? Instead of worrying about Naomi not getting any time, they put her on the kickoff show, so if she's going to win, which she might, she'll get a win. Just not on WrestleMania. She'll never get her moment. Don't worry. She's in Orlando. She's with her family. It don't matter. Yes, it does. And I'm angry. But I am happy that she will be wrestling and she will get her... She'll get her title back, hopefully. Even though she will not be on the main card, at least she'll get her title back. That's at least a small victory. That's at least what I'm hoping for. But I am still mad about it. But you guys tell me below how you feel about it. And I hope you enjoy this. Zane's View. Please give me a comment below. Like I said, I will be getting the predictions out possibly by tomorrow. I just have to edit it now. To put in all the images like I have here. It takes at least an hour to get the right images put into the damn thing. But have a good day. Have a good night. Peace.